What is up, everyone? Welcome to this week's Grown Folks Gaming News video we have up for you today. Today we're going to be talking about the information just released last week. That is the news a lot of people have been looking for from Battlefield. Today we're going to talk about some of the news that they dropped and how it matches up with some of the rumors that have been being said for the last month or so. If you've paid any attention to Reddit or Twitter, you've seen some of these rumors. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the things that they talked about in their article that they put out from DICE and see how it matches up with some of the rumors. First of all, in EA's release, you noticed that there were several different teams listed on this graphic here that you see. They said that this was the biggest dev team they would have working on any Battlefield games they've had to date. And you see DICE, Criterion, DICE LA, EA Gothenburg, and Industrial Toys, which I believe is going to be making the mobile game, which we're not really going to talk much about today, but still interesting how many different studios they have working on this project. So they basically said that it would return to all-out warfare. It would be epic in scale. It would have game-changing destruction. There would be massive battles with more players than ever, and all-out military warfare. Now, some of these things kind of line up with some of the rumors that have been said over the last month or so. Um, the return to all-out warfare, many people have, and there's been rumored that it will be a game that is based 10 to 15 to 20 years in the future. So we're looking at a pre-present time game. As you know, a lot of people were upset, including myself, that after Battlefield 1 they stuck with World War II instead of coming back to present time. So it's really exciting to hear that they're coming back to present time. Looking forward to seeing what that's going to be like. Another thing that they said was the game-changing destruction. Now, one thing that the leaker Tom Henderson on Twitter has mentioned several times is that there will be natural disasters that will utilize Levolution to change and destroy the maps as you're playing them. If you've ever played any of the past Battlefields, you know that they do things like that. They like to use the weather to come into play, and so it looks like they're going to be using natural disasters as part of this. Of changing of the maps, maybe destroying buildings or tearing up pathways. Who knows? What it would be like. But if DICE is doing it, you can guarantee it's probably going to be pretty nice. So in EA's article, they said there would be more players than ever, and one of the rumors has been for a long time that the maps will hold up to 128 players, which is double the size of what a normal match normally would hold, 64. So that's double. They're looking at doubling the size of the amount of players, which gives you an idea that the maps may even be a little bigger because in order to host that many players and everyone not be crammed on top of each other, you may need bigger maps. So that kind of gives you a little insight there too, and it kind of lines up with some of these rumors. Some of the rumors before were talking about it being in the near future and describing the use of Levolution with the weather change. And there was one leak that had came out that said that, according to what this leaker said, which is not necessarily true, but they were saying that a part of the game is based on the fact that in the future the major superpowers had been using weather changing technology to cause these natural disasters to happen as a weapon. So maybe that's playing a role in these maps. It's hard to tell. Some of the other things, one of the other rumors, this was kind of a big one and kind of controversial to some people. At the end of the article, when they were talking about the console and PC version, they said that all the stuff that they talked about was all brought to life with the power of new gen consoles and PC. They didn't mention anything about last gen, and one of the rumors has been that this game may not be on last gen. It will only be on new gen consoles and PC, and some people don't like that. But actually, I think for the longevity of this game, their best bet is to go ahead and just make it only for the new consoles and the PC. Use the most powerful consoles and PC that you can to build your game to make it last for years. Some people don't like this idea because they have not been able to find a new console yet, or they may not be looking to get one anytime soon. But I do think it could lead to the overall game being better if it's not being held back by trying to be made with last gen consoles and being crossplay online and all that together. So anyway, these are some of the things that came out this week. A lot of the rumors, as you can see, kind of match up with kind of what little information they did give. They're looking at getting a trailer, probably a teaser, probably this week. I would guess on Friday. They like to do things on Friday, it seems, and then I would kind of guess that the actual first look trailer will be May the 7th, which is next Friday. So we'll have to see how that goes, but just keep your eyes and ears peeled. If you have any thoughts about this, leave them in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to hear more. As we're going to try to keep up to date with all the latest stuff going on with Battlefield, PUBG, and a few other games out there like Madden and things. So if you like what you hear, just subscribe and tune in later, and we'll try to have something more to go on. Thanks for checking in. Bye bye.